Do you ever read a passage in scripture and, just kind of get a little bit mad about it? Well, that happened to me as I was going through the book of Job. Good day, everyone. I'm Dwayne Matz. Welcome to today's Living Word. I found myself in Job chapter 8, verse 4, and Bildad, the Shuhite, is speaking to Job and says this: "If your sons have sinned against him, he has cast them away for their transgression." I don't mind telling you, I'm a whole lot miffed at that statement from Bildad, another one of Job's so-called friends. I mean, we've got Job, who's greatly distressed by all of these painful sores that he's trying to deal with, and he's still smarting emotionally from the tragic loss of all 10 of his children. And then he gets this slap in the face from his so-called friend, Bildad. Okay, look, we know that Job's children like to party, okay? Job 1:4 tells us, "And his sons would go and feast in their houses, each on his appointed day, and would send and invite their 3 sisters to eat and drink with them." So we know that they like to party. But to come alongside a hurting parent and point blank tell them that they lost a child or children because of the sin in the lives of their children is the height of insensitivity. It's a pinnacle of pride and terrible, terrible theology. Be careful, Bildad. You're walking on thin ice. Jesus reminds us all in Matthew 7:1, "Judge not, that you be not judged. For with what judgment you judge, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you." Pay attention to that. By the way, this passage is one of the most misquoted passages in all of Scripture. Unbelievers often use it to excuse their sin and attempt to silence believers as they challenge sinful behavior in the world. But hey, believers are called to judge sin, especially among the church. James 5:19 says, "Brethren, if anyone among you wanders from the truth and someone turns him back, let him know that he who turns a sinner from the error of his way will save a soul from death and cover a multitude of sins." So we're called to judge sin, especially in the church. But what we're not called to do is telling God what kind of punishment he has to hand out to his wayward children in the here and now. He's the Father, not us. He will mete out discipline as he sees fit. So put a sock in it, Bildad, especially if you have children of your own. Because, Bildad, think about it. If your theology is correct, your children are in great danger. I'm Dwayne Matz, and that's today's Living Word.